Okay, I've got this really simple dish for you now. It takes 20 minutes cook time, 5 minutes prep time, using this terribly clever fish casserole sauce. Beautiful sauce using tomatoes, fish sauce, anchovies, slight hint of chilli in there. So the idea around Terribly Clever is to take all the hard work from you so you can come home, make a meal that's got great flavour but takes you no time at all. So we've got lock-meal salmon, tender stem broccoli, a tin of chopped tomatoes and long grain rice. And the most important thing is our Terribly Clever fish casserole. First things first, you're going to have a pan of salted boiling water on, and then you're going to preheat a frying pan, just on a medium heat. And we're going to take our fish casserole base, and all we're going to do is add half the jar to the frying pan. And the great thing about these jars, just stick the lid back on in your fridge, 28 days life, so you can have this again. And we're just going to fry that off, because I want all those flavours to come out. I want all that caramelisation of the tomato to come through, the essence of the anchovy, the chilli to heat up. Start it working first. You can see the heat coming off there. You can start it to see bubbling around the outside. We're then going to take a tin of tomatoes. We're just going to add that into our base. You just want to expose all those flavours coming out and just bring it to the boil. Not a rapid boil, you just want to bring it up slightly and just let all those flavours infuse together. And then once that just comes to the heat there, we're just going to turn that down to a medium heat and let those flavours simmer together. Then we're just going to take our salmon, lock-meal salmon, sustainably sourced. We're just going to cut this into dice. Just take your knife down the middle and then into even dice through the fillet and again onto the other one. And then we're going to sprinkle those into our casserole. When we're adding the salmon, you don't want to boil it because you've still got all those flavours coming out, all that tomato, the richness of the olive oil, and you just want to gently cook the salmon because you don't want it to break up too much. So you just want to simmer that for 8 to 10 minutes, making sure all the sauce is covering the salmon so that the salmon is releasing its flavours into the sauce as well. So now we're going to cook our broccoli into a rapid boil. Bring that water back to the boil and then cook for 3 to 4 minutes. We've got cooked long grain rice, perfect bags these are. 1.5 minutes on full power in a microwave. And then as it comes out the microwave, just break it up with your hands. What we're going to do is drain our broccoli, give it a shake, and then just season that with some salt and pepper. If you wish, you can add a knob of butter to this just to give it a bit more of a sheen, a bit more flavour. And then share this rice across your 2 bowls. Then we're going to share the broccoli. So making sure your fish casserole is nice and hot. Share these across the 2 bowls as well. Salmon and sauce. And then just for a small twist, you can add just a couple of leaves of basil on top. So there you have it. Lovely fish casserole using the Terribly Clever fish casserole base, tin of tomatoes, lock-meal salmon, tender stem broccoli and long grain rice. And serve with this fresh, lively, dry Garganega Pinot Grigio.